Hey, Dizzy. You lied to me.
You know I try not to.
Hey, how you guys feeling? What's up? Wow. Man, we're having a good time. I told everyone to shut up their phone.
We partying in the back.
Okay. We're doing that's the mullet back there. We're going to live out the mullet lounge. Party in the back. We're having a good time. We're sitting here with Colton City News, Miss Bree, and Margie. Let's give it up. You guys all read that paper, right? Also, a lot of people here. I know, man. It's like a stadium. I'm getting nauseous. I'm so high up. Randa Lee also. What? Can you tell us what paper you're from?
Well, I'm actually a correspondent for the Fontana Herald News.
Yeah.
And she's also going to perform for us a blues jam with Hebe Castro and friends. Hebe Castro and friends. Yeah. Can you reduce the clap just a little bit? Oh my God.
Yeah, we're excited to be here on Thursday. How do you guys do back here? Let's make some noise. That's my party too right there.
It's the bees.
That's how we're doing it over here.
Yeah. Man, I'm happy. It's my Friday. You know, man. Anyways,
You still got
we're gonna get back. I want to thank you guys for the past 7 years I've been here, and I've been picking it up from Leno's and Stater Brothers and everyone else. Tell us your job titles or what you do there over here at the Colton City News.
Okay, my name is Margie Miller. Is this working? Yes. My name is Margie Miller. I'm the publisher. And we have the Colton City News, Grand Terrace, Loma Linda, Redlands, San Bernardino, and Moreno Valley.
Okay.
And one of our favorite cities is Colton, and one of our favorite restaurants is Leno's.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're happy to be here, and this is one of my assistant editors, Brianna Gent.
Yes, give it up for Brianna, right?
Yeah. I began working with Margie in the City News about 2.5 years ago. I started as an intern. When I graduated college, I just wanted to write, and Margie gave me my first paying job. So.
Yeah. Shout out to money.
Well, and she's an amazing woman, and everything that the papers do for the communities, we really enjoy what we get to do every day.
Awesome. Anthony Victoria, is that his name? Photographer, or he writes? Oh, it's a courier. But it's me, Ricardo. It's me. It's still they're supporting the community. It's not a competition.
No.
You know, it's definitely we're all for the same cause. You know.
All the weekly community newspapers do a fantastic job of supporting the communities. And I think that's what the weeklies have over the top of the dailies, is that we really love what we do. We really love the communities that we serve, whether, no matter what newspaper it is. And as a matter of fact, I've been able to meet with some of the other publishers, and we've been sharing ideas and working together, and, it feels really, really good. It's taken a long time to get there, but we're getting there.
Awesome. I'm listening to DJ's music back over there. Anyways, Colton City News. Where did that dog come from? Because I've seen it on other. It's like a symbol for all the news.
Yes. Do you remember the olden days when your dog would go out to the driveway and fetch the newspaper and bring you the news? Well, that's what our dog Rocky brings you the news.
Okay. Shout out to Rocky Padilla.
Woo!
He was on last week. But anyways, that's cool. If you need a mascot sometimes, is there like...
You want to be our mascot?
Do you have a suit?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down. Anytime, let me know. We'll do it.
Chihuahua.
We'll just switch it.
Chihuahua named Rocky.
You said did you graduate with a degree for writing or...
I did. I graduated from UCR, represent.
Okay.
2011, I graduated with my degree in English. So.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to do. I got interested in journalism when I was a senior in high school. I took it for fun, and it gave me college credit. But my high school paper wasn't as serious as what I get to do now. But that's what really sparked my love for journalism. So.
What are your favorite topics? Is there a certain type of charities or events that you like to, that you hold dear?
What I really like about my job is that I get to cover a lot of different events, and I've been to, business awards ceremonies, I've been to city council meetings, I've been to, parades and...
Vice President Biden.
Oh, you were there?
We covered Vice President Biden's visit, yep.
The security, I say it once again, they took apart my little transformer because they thought that I had a blade.
Oh.
Maybe they thought I was terrorist with the beard. Rafi bin Laden in the house. Something, but they made me take off everything. But I was there, and let me tell you real quick that I'm not very political, Cat. I'm not a very political person, but what he said is, some people don't get it. He said a party or whatever, but I say some people don't get it. And maybe people with passion, I know that they get it. And it's like better than coffee is passion, because the energy will keep me up until we're done, or you don't have to sleep if you have passion.
Right.
And he said some people just don't get it, and then everyone here, they get it because they're moving. They're not stagnant or complaining. Or from the Colton cleanup crew, one of the head guys out there, James, and everyone else in the house, the Rosso and everyone else, passion.
I was so moved by Vice President Biden's speech and inspired by it. Mm-hmm. And you're absolutely right. He was saying it's not it's not what our fathers knew. Things have changed, but we still have to have passion. We still have to keep moving forward. So I was so inspired by that day.
Me too. That was an experience I never thought I would get in my life. So. Right,
and those protesters and everything. It was just an event. It felt like I was in a movie. But, I didn't know what was going to go down. I thought of JFK and all those movies that I saw, and I was scared. I'm telling you the truth. Like, I didn't know what I'm getting into.
I've got to agree with you. We were told to go to the east back of the building, and we got to the parking lot. We headed in towards the east back of the building, and I'm face to face with a security Secret Service, not just security, Secret Service. The guy with the earbud? Yeah. And so I'm arguing with him where I'm supposed to go. He says, "You don't understand, ma'am." And then my husband grabs my shoulder and just kind of leans me back. But yes, it was a very, very serious day. Yeah. And yet it was a very exciting day. Monumental day.
Shout out to Paul, give me the tickets. It was a good time. And like I said, I got that out of that, where it's like, that's where the future has. If you don't even agree with both of the parties, you still, as a person, have to get it.
Yes.
And understand.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that event. That was cool.
He was there to support the mayor of Redlands.
Mayor of Redlands, shout out to that cat.
Shout out, absolutely. And he won.
Is that Pete?
Pete Aguilar.
Pete Aguilar.
Yep, Pete Aguilar.
And I really appreciate what he did for Redlands is one of the examples why I joined Colton Cleanup Crew. I said Redlands is very nice in the areas they want to be nice. And Victoria Gardens is surrounding us, and Riverside is surrounding Colton. And I'm like, and I take an aerial view. I looked at all the cities above, and I'm like, well, why can't my city be as pretty as them?
Yes.
I'm like, why? And why am I at Victoria Gardens and the ground is like black? I call it black marshmallow streets. Yes. And it's all perfect, but I'm dodging potholes. And I'm saying it's like, why can't mine? So that's why I chose to join up with James and Angelina and everyone from Colton Cleanup Crew. Why I chose to put my energy into that, because I don't want the aerial view to be looking how it is.
Yes.
I want people to have pride in their community like everyone else.
Yep.
And their mayor did it. And our mayor's going to do it too, though, right? Richard De La Rosa, right?
Yeah, very good.
Right? But if people want to submit things, how can they do that? How do they voice their opinions to you guys?
Want me to talk about Voice of the People? Voice of the People, you write in what you want to say, and we publish it. We do have standards, criteria. We do limit it to 300 or 350?
350.
350 words, okay? And a lot can be said in 350 words. And we publish it. Whether we agree with it or not, that's not for us to decide. That's your voice. That's your community newspaper. So you get the opportunity to say what you want to say.
Can someone be like always winning? Is it a vote between you guys? Does someone always submit something that's very or you just pull out of a hat?
No, it comes in time-stamped.
Time-stamped.
Go ahead.
And first come, first serve, basically. We don't discriminate. You get your chance to give your opinion, and that's what we let you do.
How do they find you guys if they want to submit it or they want to read articles? If they're not in the area, maybe someone wants to go online. Is there like something that they could look at online?
I'll let you go.
Yes, they can go online, www.citynewsgroup.com. And thank you for that plug.
Yeah, I'm interested. I encourage everyone to speak their mind and try. You know what I'm saying? Same thing about you, Miss Randalite. I know you're going to come back and sing with us. We'll talk with you later, but tell us quickly about your paper or your correspondent.
Okay. Well, being a correspondent means that I'm actually not an employee of the paper. It means that I write, and if they choose to publish what I write, they do. If they choose to publish, I do get paid. And so far they've published about 75% of what I've written. So that's pretty good. And they're not discriminating against whether or not I have an opinion or not. So as a reporter, I try to keep my opinion out, but we're all human. Sometimes a little bit creeps in. And I'm passionate about the city that I live in. Fontana is my native town, and I've been in this area, my family, I should say, has been in this area since the 1920s. So we have a long history here. So I love Fontana. They do have a letter to the editor. I think they have a nice flashy name for it. I'm sorry, I don't remember what it is. But again, they can submit. And sometimes I agree with what's published, and sometimes I don't. So they're taking from all views too.
It's like you never know. You're never going to know what people might tell you. They're trying to raise awareness too. Maybe we're not always hip to it at first, but like I said, I stepped over trash on Valley and Rancho my whole life, and I didn't know.
Can I plug a couple things here?
You probably have some things too, because it's so near and dear to my heart. Michael's in Bloomington, they're located on Valley Boulevard. They are a donut and sub place. They are having a free Thanksgiving lunch for the first 400 to 500 residents that show up on Thanksgiving Day. They're going to feed them for free.
All right.
The American Legion on Foothill in Fontana, Post 262, an old Jim Steakhouse if you've been around a while, they are serving free full meal with all the trimmings for anybody that comes from any area. They don't care. And if you're a senior citizen, you can also go to the Dino Papavera high-rise, which is on Marigold and Juniper. They're serving lunch free that day, too.
It's like you get filled up on that day. What we're going to do real quick, we're going to take DJ Dizzy. We're going to have you sing a little something, and then we're going to wrap it up with you guys. A few minutes, and we'll be done. But yeah, you're going to sing Stormy Monday, huh? Okay, we'll be right back, y'all. Let's give it up for DJ Dizzy.